Good Saturday morning, South Carolina weather watchers. I'm your meteorologist, Chris Peterson, and let's go ahead and talk about the weather for your Saturday. Starting off, what is going on right now throughout the entire state of South Carolina? Well, right now, we're looking at some clear conditions right now. No rainfall going on throughout the entire state. But if we scroll our way out, see what's going on throughout the entire U.S., we do have some rainfall going on up here in New York, Pennsylvania, going on over inside of New York City. Also over here inside of parts of West Virginia and over there in western New England. We also do have some rainfall down here in Kentucky, Tennessee, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, as well as parts of the panhandle of Florida. Rainfall over here in the central U.S., snowfall going on up here in Montana, and rainfall over here in the west. Now, what about for our cloud cover? Cloud cover right now seems to be going on for the upstate, same thing with the PD areas in the Grand Strand, a little bit of the low country, especially that coastal area. But for the most part, it's looking like it is pretty clear, especially for the Midlands going on into like the western low country, western Midlands. Now for that cloud cover for the future, we go in and push this forward, and what do we see? We see a good amount of cloud cover moving in from the west, moving east, over here around 9 p.m. to 10, 11 to 12 o'clock in the morning. And then as we go all the way to around 3 o'clock in the morning on Sunday, we're talking about cloudy activity that still goes on. Current temperatures right now, we have run a good 82 in Somerville, 82 Orangeburg, as well as 79 in Charleston, 82 Beaufort, 79 inside of Georgetown, 80 in Conway, 75 in Myrtle Beach, 81 in Aiken, 77 in Greenwood, as well as 73 in Anderson, 71 Clemson, 76 in Spartanburg, as well as 74 in Greenville, 80 in Rock Hill. Air quality for today looking like that we are mostly inside that moderate area, but there is a little unhealthy for sensitive groups over there near Augusta, near Greenwood, also over there near like Aiken, Edgefield, close to Barnwell. So if you're in that orange and you are a person, who's in that unhealthy for sensitive groups, just make sure that you aren't outside for too long. And even if you're in the yellow, just make sure that you're aware of the air quality. High temperatures for today, widespread 80s. We're talking about 89, Columbia 89, Sumter, Florence 87 in Moncks Corner, 83 in Charleston, 85 in Georgetown, 79 in Myrtle Beach, 82 Greenville, 83 in Anderson, 86 Rock Hill. And then for those winds are going to be pretty calm to maybe a little bit breezy. I mean, inland we're talking about around 5 to 10 miles per hour, and then near the coastal areas around 12 to around 16, 17. And then those wind gusts are going to get all the way from around 15 miles an hour all the way up to around close to 20. Rainfall is definitely possible today. We're talking about 100th of an inch to a 10th of an inch for a good amount of us, from Anderson through Rock Hill, through Winsboro, through to Chirrah, through Dillon, through Moncks Corner. Then maybe even a 10th of an inch to a quarter of an inch as well for some areas like Greenville is included in there, and a couple of areas in the Midlands, the PD area, and somebody may even see a quarter of an inch to a half an inch. SPC outlook for today, thunderstorms are expected for today, so make sure that you are aware, make sure that you are paying attention. If a shower does get going near you, do not be shocked if that turns to a thunderstorm. Fire weather is still ongoing for us right now, not officially, but there is indeed still dry conditions going on. Still, not a whole lot of rainfall has really happened, so that's the reason why we're there. Now, what happens if we go in and look at the crazy score? If you have no idea what the crazy score is, or to the score that we see how active our conditions are, and right now we're at an 18. Why? Well, mainly because, number one, we still have dry conditions, drought going on, statewide burn ban is still in effect. Also, clouds are starting to build up a little bit, and it's still a bit breezy, so that's the reason we are over here inside of this. That's why we're over here inside of this 18, this mild category here. And then let's go on now and look at the models. Time is at the bottom part of your screen. Make sure that you are paying attention to that, because that is very important, because if you miss it, there's a good chance that you may, lose where we are. So make sure that you are aware. Starting off here at 10 a.m., we push this forward through today, and we finally start to see some rainfall starting to move into the state by around 3 p.m. up there in the upstate. We may even see some coastal to maybe even a little bit inland shower activity starts to, kind of go on as you go into like the eastern low country, going into the Grand Strand areas. And then by the time you get to around 6 p.m. going over into 7 to 8 p.m., we're talking about rainfall continuing to move east, but rainfall now going on in like the Midlands, inside of the upstate, inside of the low country, over inside of the Grand Strand and the PD areas as well. And then once we get to around 12 o'clock in the morning, it all kind of ends off. So rainfall will be moving its way east. But for right now, it does look like that this rainfall activity, I mean, it's definitely possible to bring thunderstorm activity with it, but it's not the most widespread, not the most, you know, not the most occurring throughout the entire state type rainfall, but it is still a pretty good amount. And, how much are they saying for this system as we go all the way throughout 2 o'clock in the morning tonight? Well, I mean, they're talking about for some areas close to, I know that this is one model run, but I mean, close to an inch, and a half, close to. I mean, that's what it has. So we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Remember that this forecast right here doesn't really take full-on thunderstorms into account. So if we get a thunderstorm with heavy rainfall, downpours, heavy downpours, because obviously we cannot measure how much each storm is going to produce like that. So obviously all of this is just an estimate. But if we count storms into the fact, storms kind of coming into this kind of shows us close to an inch and a half in some spots. And that's all I have to say for today. So make sure that if you have not hit the like button yet, go ahead and do so. Also hit the subscribe button. We are at, right now, 729, trying to get to 800. Also hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the share button. Share with your friends, family members, your acquaintances, people that you don't talk to regularly because it's free. And you both can share as many times as you want. That's all. Make sure you have a fantastic rest of your Saturday, and I'll be back tonight, 9 o'clock p.m. for your Saturday evening forecast update.